Hello friends, welcome to another video. So this video is for all of you who are about to appear in TCS NQT, and this is part 2 of the series. And if you have not seen the part 1 videos, there also I have discussed some numerical ability questions that has been asked by TCS in 2022. Okay, so you can go and watch that video also. So there are also some questions, so the link I have given in the description box, so please watch that also. So these are the questions that has been asked. Okay, so try to attempt all the questions, and this will help you because some of the questions could be repeated in the exam also, or there will be slight variation and you will get the questions. So try to solve maximum questions, and even if you are not able to solve it, at least learn the concept. Okay, so without any delay, let us start. So this is the first question, as you can see. So you can pause the video, and we will start from the easy one, and slowly we will move to the more difficult one. So this is the first question. Try to solve it. Okay, so I hope all of you must have solved these questions. This is the easy one, as you can see. Just we have to do the multiplication. So the question is, if 0.02% of 3.75% of this value is equal to b into 10 to the power minus 5, then b is equal to. So we have to find the value of b. So this is easy. So let me show you. So as you can see, in this type of question, just remember one thing. Whenever you have this off, so off basically means multiplication. So it will be this into this simply. So I have written that. So this is 0.02%, and percent means we know divide by 100. So 0.02% will be 0.02 by 100, and then as I told you, off means into. So it will be multiplied by 3.75% into, again this one, 1.341 divided by 0.09. So just we have to multiply all the three, that's all. Okay, remember this thing, of means multiplication. So here I have done the multiplication of all the three. So these are just how to cancel it. So the next line is, as you can see, if I remove this decimal, then it will be divided by 100, and we know all this thing. Similarly, if I remove this decimal, it will be divided by 100, and similarly this will be removed, then it will be divided by 1000, and this will be removed, then it will be here divided by multiplied by 100. Okay, now just cancel it out. So 9 will cancel out this one 149 times, and 1000 will cancel, 100 will be cancelled by 1000 10 number of times, and similarly 2 will cancel this 10 5 number of times, and 5 will cancel 375 75 times. Okay, so just these are the multiplication, you can do it yourself also. Now multiply 75 with 149, then we got something this one, and then into we took all the power of 10 in the numerator, so it will be 10 to the power minus 8. Now the question is this is equal to, whatever we will get is equal to b into 10 to the power minus 5, then the value of b. So whatever answer we will get, we will try to bring in this form, into 10 to the power minus 5. So the same thing I have done it here. So it was 10 to the power minus 8. So I can write like this. 10 to the power minus 8 could be written as 10 to the power minus 3 into 10 to the power minus 5. So we got this into 10 to the power minus 5. So as the question was saying, something into 10 to the power minus 5. So we got this something into 10 to the power minus 5. So this will be the value of b, because b into 10 to the power minus 5 we got it. So this will be the b, and we know when we multiply it will be this one, 11.175 into 10 to the power minus 5. So b will be this value. Okay, so 11.175. So option D will be our answer. So I hope it was very easy, just we had to do the multiplication, that's all. So let us see next question. Okay, so this is the another question, so try to solve it yourself. Okay, so I hope all of you must have tried it. If you are not able to solve also, no problem, you can learn new thing. Okay, so which will help you in your exam. So the question is, we have been given three equations: a plus b plus c equals to 1050, and b plus c by a 5 by 2, and a plus c by b 7 by 3. So we have three equations, and then we have to find ratio of a, b and c. So let us see how to solve it. Okay, so there I have written all the three equations. This is equation number 1, and this is 2, and this is 3. Okay, now we have to solve it. Now I have told you earlier also, whenever you have these types of equations of many variables, so the rule is try to make equations, any equation, in single variable. Try to create in single variable. Now once you will do this, then you can easily get the answer. So if you look carefully, we can create equation 2, this one, in single variable. How? Now if you look carefully, b plus c, this one, b plus c could be written as, b plus c could be written as 1050 minus a. From equation 1, we can b plus c equals to 1050, and a will go right hand side. So b plus c will be 1050 minus a. Now once we replace b plus c equals to 1050 minus a, then this second equation will become in single variable, that is a. And once we will get everything in single variable, we can easily solve it. So same thing I have done it here. So b plus c I can put as 1050 minus a. So in equation 2, I have written 1050 minus a divided by a is equals to 5 by 2. Okay, now in this case everything is in a, so we can easily get the value of a. So just try to solve it. So we can do cross multiplication. So we got something like this: 2100 minus 2a equals to 5a. So this 2a will go right hand side, so 7a equals to 2100. So finally we got a equals to 300. So simply we got the value of a. Now we have to get the value of b. Now if you look carefully this equation 3, then here also we can replace a plus c, this one, a plus c, with 1050 minus b, because a plus c will be 1050 minus b from equation 1. So this thing we can put it here. Okay, so once we put 1050 minus b here, now everything become in single variable, so we can easily solve it. So you can look here. So a plus c will be replaced with 1050 minus b, and then divided by b is equals to 7 by 3. Now in this case everything is in b only, so we can easily get the value of b. So just do cross multiplication. So it will be 3150 minus 3b equals to 7b. So this 3 will go right hand side, so 10b is equals to this one, so b equals to 315. Okay, so see how easily we got the value of a also and b also. Now we want only c. So if we got a and b, can we not get c easily using equation 1? So just put a equals to value of a here and value of b here. So c will be 1050 minus a minus b. So just do this. So 1050 minus 300 minus 315. So c we will get 435. So you can see how easily we got the value of a, b and c. Now just we have to take this ratio. So a is to b is to c will be 300 by 315 by 435. Now this you will get. But if you see, there is no such options. This is because there are some common here. So try to break in simpler form. So as you can see, all have 15 as a factor. So we will divide everything by 15. So just divide 300 by 15. So we will get 20. Here also divide by 15. So 21. And here also divide by 15. So 29. So in this case, there was 15 common. So just simplify it. Then we will get 20 is to 21 is to 29. So this will be our answer. Okay, so we got the answer for this question as well. So it was very simple. Let me recap this. So there were 3 equations and we just solved it. Okay, so let us move to the next one. Okay, so try to solve it yourself. Okay, so the question is, a wire of some length is bent in a circular form and has an area of 308 centimeter square. If the same length of wire is straightened out and bent in the form of a square, then what is the approximate area of the square in centimeter square? Okay, so let us see how to solve this question. So we will go step by step, then it will be very easy. So it is, let me show you. Okay, so it is saying that we have some length of a wire. So that wire be transformed in the form of a circle. So from this wire we created one circle. Okay, now that circle has an area of 308 centimeter square. So this circle has area of 308 centimeter square. So I have written it pi r square, which is area of circle, equals to 308. So from here we try to get the value of r. So you can solve it, and it is saying that put pi equals to 22 by 7. So we have just put pi equals to 22 by 7 and solved it. So we got r value as 7 root 2. So it is simple, just we applied the formula and we got the value of radius of this circle. Okay, now what to do? Now it is saying that if the same length of wire is straightened out and bent in the form of a square. Now it is saying that same wire, this circle, has again it was made straight, and from this wire of same length it is made in the form of a square. So length is same, here also it was L, here also it is L, and now from this length a new square has been created. Okay, so if the length is same, so can we not say that since the length of wire used for making circle and a square is same, so their circumference will also be equal? Because this wire is used for developing circle, and again same length of wire is used for developing this square. It means the circumference of this circle and circumference of this square will be same, because the wire that has been used for making it is same, length is same. So the same thing, so this conclusion we are using. So we will make the circumference of circle is equal to circumference of square. So we know that circumference of circle is 2 pi r and circumference of a square is 4d, because the side is so I have assumed the side of a square to be d. So its circumference will be d, here also d, d, d and d. So 4d. So just we have a simple assumption we have done, that since the length is equal, so circumference of both will be equal. Now from here we just want the value of d. Why? Because we just want the area of a square, and we know to get the area of a square we need the side of a square. Once we get the side, we will just take the square of it and we will get the area. So just we want the value of d. Okay, and to get the value of d we have everything. So 2 pi r, value of r also we have, and all these are constant. So from here we got the value of d, which is 2 into pi into r. So this 4 will go here, so it will be 2 by 4, it means 1 by 2. Pi will be 22 by 7 and r we have here 7 root 2. So just put all the values, so we will get the value of d. Okay, so just cancel this 7 7 and 2 will cancel 21, 2 will cancel 22 11 number of times. So we got value of d 11 root 2. So this is the side, and to get the square of the, to get the area of this square we just do side square. So we will do d square. So the value of d is 11 root 2, so d square will be 11 root 2 whole square. So 242 will be the area of square. Okay, So I hope this was also easy. So B did nothing. This part was just the area of square, and this part is B used the conclusion that their both circumference will be same. So from here we got the value of D, which is the side, and once we get the side of square, we can easily get the area of square. Okay, so this was the next question, and I hope all of you must have understood it. Okay, so let us move to the next one. So please try to solve it yourself. This question is from profit and loss. So let us see. Okay, so the question is, a shopkeeper sells a set of 12 dozen pencil at a profit of 25%. Now there is one shopkeeper, he sold 12 dozens of pencil at a profit of 25% to another shopkeeper, and that shopkeeper again sells this pencil at a loss of 25%. Okay, so we have to find the net profit and loss, and CP is given. Initially the cost of 1 dozen pencil is 120 rupees. So let us see how to solve this. Okay, so just remember one thing, whenever you have questions from profit and loss, generally these two formula that I have written, just remember this. So with the help of these two formulas, you can solve maximum number of questions from profit and loss. So this formula, as you can see, is relation between selling price. This one is SP, selling price. This is cost price, and if you have given profit percent, then use this formula. And if you have questions in which there is loss, so you can use this formula. So these two formula will be frequent. So just remember this, both are similar. Here just we have a plus sign for profit and minus sign for loss. Okay, so we will solve this question by using this two formula only. So let us see, and these types of question, before solving, try to note down all the things that you have been given, like CP is given, profit, SP, note it down. Okay, so let us see here. At first we can see the cost price is given. So it has been given that the price of 1 dozen pencil is 120 rupees, and we know there are 12 dozen, so it will be 120 into 12. So 1440 rupees is the cost price of pencil. And now we have profit, so profit percent equals to 25, and we have to find SP, selling price, because the first shopkeeper is trying to sold it at 25% profit. So we have to calculate SP. So we can easily see that using this formula we can get the value of SP, because CP is given, profit is given. So just put everything. So SP will be CP, this one, into 100 plus 25%. So 125 divided by 100. So after solving this, we got the value of SP to be 1800. It means the first shopkeeper sold this pencil to another one at 1800 rupees. So this 1800 will be cost price of another shopkeeper, because he has bought it. Like say if I have solved something 100 rupees, I suppose if I have sold you a pen and I took 5 rupees from you, so I sold it for 5 rupees, but for you that will be your CP, because you bought from me. So same thing I am using here. So the first shopkeeper sold it for 1800, but this 1800 will become CP for second shopkeeper, because he has bought it. So cost price basically means at what price you bought something. So now we will solve for second one. So for second shopkeeper, he bought it for 1800 and he sold it at a loss of 25%. So this is for second shopkeeper. So for second shopkeeper, loss will be 25% and CP is 1800, and we have to calculate SP. Okay, so both are given, and since it is loss, so we will use this formula. So in this formula I will put everything. So SP we have to calculate. So SP equals to CP. So CP is 1800 into 100 minus loss percent. So 100 minus 25. So 75 by 100. And after solving this, we got SP to be 1350. It means second shopkeeper sold the pencil at rupees 1350. Now we have to find net profit or loss. So net profit means we have to see overall is there profit or loss. So initially the cost price was 1440 and finally SP is 1350. So that's why I have written here that initial cost was 1440 and final cost is 1350. So you can easily see there is a loss. So initially it was this one and now it has been reduced. It means there is a loss. So that we have to find. So now we will use the formula of loss percent. So let the loss percent be X. So this time SP is this one 1350 and CP will be 1440 and into 100 minus loss we have let to be X. So 100 minus X by 100. So just by solving you will get value of X to be 6.25%. So 6.25% loss will be the solution. Okay, since this is a loss. So if you are not able to understand it, let me make it clear. So everything is very simple. There was two cases. So initially shopkeeper 1, this value is for shopkeeper 1. CP given, profit given, SP we have to calculate. We applied this formula. Now for shopkeeper 2, CP given, loss given, SP we have to calculate. We applied this formula. Finally, we got CP, SP and loss we have to calculate. So we applied this formula. So this is just a formula we are using and we can easily solve this. So if you did not understand it, try to watch the video again, rewind it. Everything I have made it very clear. Just I have used these two formulas. Okay, and just note down whatever you have been given. So I hope it is clear. Now let us move to the next question. Okay, so out of these all questions, I think this one is a little bit tricky, and I hope but some of you must have solved this. If you have done it, it is all right. But let us discuss. So the question is, we have been given some fractions, and out of this, we have to find which one is terminating. Okay. So this question for many of you might be new, but no problem. It is very easy to solve. There is one simple trick that you have to remember. Okay. So we have to find out of this 4 which one is terminating decimal. So terminating means, so let us say if I ask you 1 by 2. So if you divide 1 by 2, you will get 0.5. So terminating means after decimal, you stop at somewhere, like after 2 decimal or after 3 decimal, it stops. But there is one more decimal which is non-terminating. Like suppose I have 7 by 6. Now if you try to divide 7 by 6, you will get 1.16666. Now it will be up to infinity. Okay, you will keep on dividing and again you will get 666 always. So this is non-terminating. It is not stopping at somewhere. Okay, so this is the difference between terminating and non-terminating. So we have to find without dividing, or even if you want to divide, you can do it, but it will take a lot of time. Okay, so better use the logic. So there is some simple steps that you have to follow to decide whether a fraction is terminating or non-terminating. So step 1 is make the fraction in simplest form. So if there are any common factors, try to remove it. Then break the denominator into prime factor. So you have to do the prime factorization of the denominator. Now if denominator has only 2 or 5 as factors, then it terminates. else it will be non-terminating recurring. It means now you have to check the denominator. Is it having only 2 or 5? Then it will terminate. And if you have something apart from 2 or 5 like 3, 7, 11, then it will be non-terminating. So these simple steps we have to follow and you will easily solve it. So I have given one example. So let us say I have a fraction 14 by 12. So if you can see, this is not in the simplest form. We have 2 common. So I remove 2 from both numerator and denominator. So we got 7 by 6. Okay. Now 7 by 6. So first step done. Now we have to break denominator into prime factors. So we have to break 6 into prime factors. So it will be 2 into 3. Now we have to check whether denominator has only 2 or 5. But if you see, 6 will be 2 into 3. Now denominator, I am saying that it should have only 2 or 5. Then it will terminate. But in this case, as you can see, we have 3 also. So it means it will not terminate. And you can verify this. We have this after division. So it is 1.16666, so on. It means it is non-terminating. Okay. So same logic we will apply here. So let us see for the first option. So 16 by 45. So it is already in the simplest form. There is no common. So I have written 16y and then 45 I have made in the prime factor. So just do the prime factorization of 45. So it will be 3 into 3 into 5. Now just check whether it has only 2 or 5. So no. It has, apart from 2 and 5, 2 or 5, it has 3. So if you get anything extra, it means it is non-terminating. So it will not be our answer. And you can divide it. You will not get any terminating decimal. It means it cannot be our answer. Now see for option B. So this is already in the simplest form. So I have written 19 by and then prime factorization of 128 will be 2 into 2 into 2 7 times. Now if you see, the denominator has only 2 as a factor. It means it is terminating. Okay. And question is also asking for terminating. So B will be our answer. No need to check further. But if you want, you can check. So again 13 by 75 I have written here. And it has 3 as a extra one. It means it is non-terminating. And for option D also we have 7 extra. Apart from 2 or 5 it has 7. It means it is also non-terminating. So you can see how easily we have solved this question. And if you could not solve this question, no problem. After this you must have learnt it. So just remember these 3 steps, and by using this you can solve your question in the examination. So I hope you are able to understand all the questions. If in any question, so first one is I think clear also, second, third. If in any question you had any doubt, try to watch it again. So I have done my best to make you understand. So try to watch it again, and still if you have any doubt in any parts of the question, you can write in the comment section, and I will try to resolve it. So this was all from my side, and if you are new to this channel, you can subscribe to my channel to get different types of questions that I have already discussed. And there is one separate playlist for the TCS questions, NQT questions. So the link I have given in the description box. You can go through it and try to solve maximum question from there. Okay. So this is all from my side. Thank you. Thank you guys. Best of luck.